Conversion, конверсия. Conversion is a chemical process. At the conversion facility, yellow cake is processed and reacted with fluoride to create uranium hexafluoride, UF6. UF6 is a suitable product for enrichment operations and is the desired one. After conversion, UF6 exits the process as a liquid. After that, it is drained into special 40-ton cylinders and cooled for 5 days to be turned into solid form. In the solid form, it is transported to the enrichment plant. Enrichment, обогащение. Uranium enrichment is the process that is necessary to create effective nuclear fuel out of mined uranium and increase percentage of U-235 that undergoes fission with the thermal neutrons in the reactor. The most common method of enrichment is use of gaseous centrifuge, where U-235 and U-238 are separated in gaseous form and the proportion of U-235 is increased. UF6 – гексафторид урана. Uranium hexafluoride, UF6, colloquially known as hex in the nuclear industry, is a compound that is used in the enrichment process of uranium, which produces fuel for nuclear reactors and nuclear weapons. UF6 is a solid gray crystals at the standard temperature and pressure. It is highly toxic, reacts with water, and corrosive to most metals. Fuel pellet, топливная таблетка. Enriched uranium is transported to fuel fabrication plant, where it is converted into uranium dioxide powder. This powder is pressed into small fuel pellets, which are later heated or sintered, to say professionally, in a special oven called furnace into hard ceramic material. Ceramic pellets form nuclear fuel. Fuel rod, тепловыделяющий элемент. Fuel rod is a long zirconium metal tube containing pellets of fissionable material, which provides fuel for nuclear reactors. Fuel rods are assembled into fuel bundles called fuel assemblies, which are loaded individually into the reactor core. Fuel assembly, тепловыделяющая сборка. Fuel assembly is a structured group of fuel rods, long slender metal tubes containing pellets of fissionable material to provide fuel for nuclear reactors. Depending on the design, each reactor vessel may contain dozens of fuel assemblies, called also fuel bundles, and each fuel assembly contains 200 or more fuel rods. In Russian design, VVR, hexagonal form of fuel assembly is traditionally used. Furnace, печь для обжига. Furnace is an enclosed structure for production heat. This heat is used for sintering ceramic pellets of uranium, which form fuel for nuclear reactors. The furnace must keep really high temperature because pellets are sintered at about 1800 degrees Celsius for a number of hours. End cap хвостовик. End cap is a special detail used for sealing fuel rod. After sealing, fuel rods run through the pin leak check in a special camera filled with helium to make sure that it is fully sealed and hermetic. It is principal to avoid the risk of fission gases release during the operation of the reactor. Cascade, каскадоцентрифуг. Centrifuge cascade is an arrangement of gas centrifuges. Gas centrifuge is a device that performs isotope separation of gases, uranium-235 and uranium-238. The high degree of separation of these isotopes relies on using of individual centrifuges arranged in a long parallel cascades. This method requires much less energy and yields much higher concentration of U-235 comparing to gaseous diffusion method. Depleted uranium, объединенный уран. Depleted uranium is a dense metal produced as a byproduct of enrichment of natural uranium for nuclear fuel. Depleted uranium is still radioactive but at much lower level than initial material. It is used in armor-piercing shells and bombs for improving their penetration power. As for civil application, depleted uranium is used for production of MOX fuel for further use in nuclear reactor.